am so excited. Let's get our hands up. Positive vibes. Happy first Saturday shredder of our seismic, suddenly shifting September to remember. And it's all about strength. And today's about mental strength, emotional strength. And I could not be more jolted coming off the beautiful wave, cowabunga, cracking out my surfboard from our beautiful red carpet yesterday with Diane Wiley and Happy Chrissy Benvenuti. Wow, can we give them another round of applause? Moving forward, today is going to be an amazing day because why? Drum roll, please. Happy birthday to Yelly. Happy birthday to Yelly and Gary. We love you, Yelly. Happy birthday. We are celebrating all of your successes and you just rising up, just continuing on your beautiful evolution that we get the privilege to cheer you on and to celebrate you. Hello, Happy Chrissy. Hello, Shelby. So, Queens, I just want to say I love you. I love you. I love you. And today's going to be a magical-filled, miracle-filled, just successful September to remember day. Let me take a roll call. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Yelly. Happy birthday. Hello, Sarah. Diane. It's buffet time. It is food fight time. So, Queens, I just want to say, ringing the bell, because you are all so amazing. We're here celebrating so much success. I want to first of all thank our amazing sponsors for this next Friday. Do you believe that this Friday, September the 9th, we're going to have Lynn Woodfields and beautiful Yelly Gary, our birthday queen, rocking the red carpet. We have, oh my goodness, we have a $50 gift card from Sam. We have two $50 gift cards from LW. We have a coaching consult sponsored by beautiful, happy Chrissy Benvenuti. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And then Abracadabra, the hair slayer herself, has sponsored two $50 gift cards to the One Stop Shop. Can we just say how amazing our queens are? Give our sponsors for this next week a big round of applause. May it come back to you tenfold. All right, we're going straight into the jolt right now. Right now, queens, what would you rate your emotional IQ at? Are you at a level 10 where you're able to control your emotions no matter what life throws at you? Or do you need a little help? Or maybe you have someone in your social circles where she might be 40-something years old, but she has the emotional IQ of a kindergartner. One little thing will just set her off. One little tiny, minuscule mishap will just trigger her, and it is like Dr. Jekyll, Mrs. Hyde kind of energy, and you do not want to be in that wrap. Right now, I'm going to give you some great tips on how to control your emotions instead of them controlling you, which has been a huge evolution for a lot of my coaching clients. You know what? Life is not going to be easy. Life is going to be full of challenges, right? We all know that. I think if you're over 20 years old, you kind of already got that picture, right? A lot of us learn a lot earlier that life is not just a bowl of cherries. But if we strengthen our emotional IQ and our emotional muscles and also get more mentally tough, shout out to Kelly Kubiak. She wanted me to talk about mental toughness, and how it is an art form and it is essential. I love to say this saying, people will create hell for you already, so why create hell for yourself? Okay, you have to disattach yourself from the outcome. Do your best and forget the rest. Say that again. Do your best and forget the rest. As long as you keep your side street clean, that's the best you can do. People are not going to sometimes be there for you. They're going to fail you. They're going to have their ego, EGO, easing God out. But how can you, queens, control your emotions so you can just let everything slide off your back like water on duck feathers, right? Like water on baby oiled up beautiful skin. Mental toughness 101. Who out here wants to increase their mental toughness? Who out there wants to be so mentally tough that no matter what happens, you've already flipped it like a flapjack? You've already created the leverage from this situation. to make you stronger. I love to do that because I've made my mind my best friend. Say it. I'm going to make my mind my best friend. By the way, share out this video. I want you to let that queen out there, maybe a friend in your Facebook or YouTube social circle, anyone that can really take advantage of this. This is going to be pinnacle. You know what? You might be thinking, why is Coach JNL talking about mental toughness? It all goes down to mental toughness. Look at the Marines. Look at those that enroll in the services. By the way, happy Labor Day weekend. It's about hard work paying off, also smart work. And when you sign this soul contract to yourself, Yelly, Dynamite, Donna, Wendy, when you sign this soul contract to yourself, you've already won the battle. See, before you go into the battle, you've either won it already or you lost it. And as a coach, I already know who's going to be mentally tough. I already know who's going to show up to kick butt instead of the situation kicking yourself in the fanny. Okay? Have you ever gone somewhere and it kicked yourself in the fanny? You can flip it right now. Mental toughness not only comes into play with wellness, fat loss, gaining muscle mass, but it is also beneficial in all areas of your life. First of all, you got to be mentally, you have to push past the pain in a workout. See, I chase the pain in a workout. I'm chasing the pump. Like good old Arnold Schwarzenegger, he would say, you know, I'm looking for the pump. I'm looking for that threshold of pain where I know my muscles are getting stronger, not the light little, you know, take it easy, peanut popper type of pump. He was looking for that massive mound of muscle of that threshold of pain, like, oh, that last transcendental rep where you know you're getting the gains. You know you're getting that 3D shadow casting, you know, abs where you turn 3D and you're like, is that 3D or 5D? I can do laundry on her abs. Those, you know, people are seeing the results. That's what I do. I have to have that little bit of pain. So mental toughness comes into working out. If you're like, oh, I don't want it to hurt. Well, you know, good luck. Good luck. You got to go into that threshold of pain and not be afraid of it. It's actually proof. It's actually feedback, report card back that what you're doing is working. So go for it. Now that's physical. What about emotional? People are going to stab you in the back. The kiss of Judas is real. People that have been by your side for years are going to maybe one day fall off. But guess what? I'm the coach of my life. You're the coach of your life. The players will always rotate and change. You got to remember that, okay? So when you just show up and shine and do your best, okay, and report to yourself, doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Doesn't matter who's at the baseball game. You're at the baseball game. You're hitting home runs. You're swinging for the fences. Everyone else is just a spectator. Hello, somebody. So wake up and smell the jolt. This is real talk. Mental toughness 101. Emotional toughness 101. Have you ever remember the moms out there? You have the toddler. Couldn't control their emotions. You have to say, control your emotions. Control your emotions. No more temper tantrums. So women, as we evolve in our VIP Queen prowess, I want to give a salute to those that, you know, are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, that maybe you're around women that have that emotional IQ of a toddler and they haven't really grown up emotionally. You are the exemplary. The exemplary. I love that word, exemplary. Say it with me. I want to be exemplary. What does that mean? I don't have to tell people what I'm doing because they see it. I don't have to tell people how great I am because my actions speak louder than my words. I don't have to waste time telling people what I'm doing because they already see in what I'm doing. That's a real mentally and emotionally and physically and spiritually tough woman. Hello, right? I don't even waste time telling people what I'm doing. They're going to see it anyways. So when you step into that exemplary queen energy of your life, your actions are going to speak louder than words. Yes, Yelly. Yes, Gloria. Yes, Happy Chrissy. I am jolted. Moving on. I want you to know that, yeah, we can all agree that life is not going to go our way 90% of the time. You can be a spork. You know that spork? It's a spoon but a fork. You know the spork? You can be a spork that's plastic and bendable, or you can be a welded, beautiful sword. A sword. Did you know that fire catches fire around 421 degrees Fahrenheit? That's cool. But did you know to weld a sword, that swordsmanship, that metal artist has got to get the flame, the blowtorch, up to about 1,850 degrees Fahrenheit. Talk about hot. But at the same time, it's got to then take the sword into cold water to meld it. So you've got to have an extreme turn on when you're Jolt in your training, and extreme shutdown at night. Get your rest. Emotional, mental toughness comes to that. You got to be disciplined in your morning to your night. It doesn't turn on and off, sweetheart. You've got to know that you are in the driver's seat of your life, and you're mentally tough, physically tough, spiritually tough. Now, doesn't mean you're rude. It actually means you have more respect for yourself. Hello. I just had an epiphany there. Write that down. Fire in the chat box. Coach JNL is like a blowtorch today. Woo, watch out. I want you to know that when you understand you have the power to have more self-respect, and that is the equivalent, the vibrational equivalency, write that down, the vibrational equivalency of standing up for yourself, having good, healthy boundaries, putting people in check, letting people know you are not to be played with, and then helping other women along the way that want to have that voice. Queens, we have a voice, and sometimes, sadly enough, our voice falls deaf on even our family's ears. They've kind of like taken us for granted, and that's okay. It's part of life. But at the end of the day, you can demand the respect, not by being, part of my French, bishy, but by being helpful, by being saying, you know what, this works better this way. I'm going to be mentally tough and stand up for myself and stick up for myself. How many of you out there wish more people would stick up for you? Well, you have all these queens here. Yes, Gloria. Yes, birthday queen Yelly. Yes, determined Diane. Laura. We have all these queens that got our back. Okay, so when you go outside in the real world and people are trying to stab you in the back and take advantage of you and not give you the respect that you deserve, you have all these queens here cheering for you and rooting for you and your tough love coach. All right, so I'm going to give you some top hacks to help you get mentally tough before we sign off. Number one, you got to push the boulder up the mountain. Every morning I'm going to tell myself, I got a 10-ton boulder I'm going to push up the mountain. And I'm going to put it right here on my shoulder, and I'm going to get my legs really grounded down, and I'm going to push, and I'm going to push, I'm going to push. Okay? Yes. And that when you already accept that, no matter what you do, everything is easy. You see, you kind of create the contrast in your mind, and you're like, oh, I don't have to push a 10-ton boulder up the mountain. I just get to work out and do my strength training workout. I get to think happy thoughts all day. I get to eat lean, clean, and green. I get to drink my healthy detox water. Hello, matchy. Oh yeah, and I get excited about that. So right now, that's a good one. Flip it, and that's more on that in 2:12. You can take the time to read it. Strengthen your decision-making muscles. Your success lies in your decisions. Your decisions create what? Consequences. Okay, so choose to choose. Remember from yesterday, choose to choose. Woo! Stop trying to win the popularity contest among people that are never going to give you the love that you deserve. Find your people. You found your tribe. It's a VIP party here. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Grit and elbow grease, queens. Don't be afraid to get dirty. Don't be afraid to get, grit underneath your nails, metaphorically speaking. Get into your work. Be passionate about your work. See, the word passion to me means I want to get into the nitty gritty of my work. Yes, we're going to work harder, but also smarter, right? Look 10 steps ahead, like a chess game. Play it through in your head. Yeah, motivation is great, inspiration is great, but strategy will always trump both of those. Systems. Say it. I'm a queen that deserves systems. Systems work. Consistency for me equals systems. Consistency equals systems. Systems equals consistency. Get on a very healthy pattern and stick with it, right? And I just want to say, I'm so impressed with all of your progress reports. Everyone that submitted a progress report then also heard what I said. to email it to me, I have that documented. I see who's really just really got their ear to the cyber streets and like, oh, let me do that. Because I want to get the life that I want. I want to have Coach JNL know what I'm doing. I want her in my court, rooting for me. So I'm going to leave it at that. There's a whole chapter on strategy. Okay. Sometimes not moving is a power move. You don't need to react to everything someone says to you. Hello. Somebody trying to get underneath your skin, trying to rub you the wrong way, pull your tail, somebody trying to ruffle your feathers. You don't have to respond to everything that somebody does, says, posts. Okay? Not moving is a power. A queen doesn't touch anything. Have you ever seen the Queen of England? She don't touch nothing. She walks in, they move out of the way, they move things for her. She doesn't touch one thing. Hello. You don't have to move every little thing that someone puts in front of your plate. So to wrap this up, read the chapter on mental toughness. And a shout out to all the teachers out there, to all the moms. Bullying is real. Back in the day, I was bullied. I was made fun of. I was on food stamps. I was the only dark-skinned, olive-colored girl in the school. There was either white people, black people, and then there was me. They didn't know what I was. This was in a very small rural town in Hendersonville, Tennessee. I stuck out like a sore thumb. So I was naturally a target to be made fun of by everybody. So I know how to deal with mental toughness. But right now, today, let's help our youth. If anyone is being bullied, the teachers out there, keep your eyes out. Parents, let's call anybody out that's really, really making hell for our kids out there, because it's not fair. It's not fair. And we together can fight for the underdogs. We can give a voice to the voiceless by being that strong hero we need to be. To wrap this up, you are mentally tough. You have emotional muscles that are so strong, and we are so blessed. Happy birthday again to beautiful Yeli Aguirre. We're going to celebrate with a VIP party today. We're going to get shredded. And also, thank you again for our sponsors. Wow, Lynn Wood, $100. Sam, $50. Coaching consult from Happy Chrissy. Also, Kelly did two $50 gift cards, all going this Friday. Our cup runneth over. And I want to give a very special shout out to our leaders. Thank you for serving our community. Thank you for being my front line. When I go, the leaders are like, oh, Coach JNL she's sounding the horn. What is she saying? Let me get it to my small group. Let me trickle it down to my small group and put it in the chat box. So what we're doing, we're going to push the refresh button. As of tomorrow, I'm going to take down the chat box for the leaders. For the leaders that want to be a part of the future chat box, please let me know. If you don't, that's okay. I respect that. But I'm looking for that synergy. I'm looking for that camaraderie. I'm looking for that front line. Yes, Coach JNL, I got your message. I'm going to relay it to my group. So this way we have optimal, and that's my power word, optimal. We're going to optimize our lines of communication so it's direct, it's succinct, it's efficient. We're not wasting time. And we take the ball and we run with it, okay? So reach out to me for the leaders. If you want to be a part of the new chat box, that would be really helpful to optimize everything. All right, Queens, who's ready to get jolted in our workout? I'm going to be making our link live right now. It is workout 749. Get the body you want, killer core, torch the fat, and train like a champ. If you're not a member and you like what I said, I dare you. I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you to dare something worthy in your life, which is to woman up and say, you know what? This Coach JNL lady, she's really talking to my heart. She woke something up deep inside my spirit that was dormant, that lay dead, that I thought I never even would feel again. This is what we do here. I want to evoke. A lot of people are triggering you negative. I want to evoke. That's a powerful word. Evoke that powerful emotions inside of you. That yes, I can be emotionally strong. Yes, I can be mentally tough. I'm not going to be laying in the back of life, in the back of the bus, just hiding. I'm going to be coming into the forefront. Woo! Sign up at jnlvipsignup.com. You're going to love everything. Share out this video. Also, this is part of the masterclass link. So make sure you revisit this. Repetition is a mother of skill. All right, Queens, let's get it. Let's get this VIP party on. I believe in you. Who's jolted? Woo! I will see you now in our workout. Let's do this. Woo! Love you, Queens. Woo!